I was born a princess. It is my namesake. I am girl, soft and gentle. I am woman, strong and sure. My breath was bestowed upon me by the gods, the givers of life and the harbingers of death. Athena shook my mother's hand on the day of my conception. When their hands met, my mother felt a warmth that flew through her veins into what I would become, bestowing me with bravery and strength and the wisdom to handle anything that was thrown at me. Zeus visited my father that day, and they, too, shook hands. My father felt a jolt of electricity flow through him into what would become me, to give me love for all mankind, the rich and the poor, the wise and the dumb, and to give me the mind to see the truth and be fair to all. Zeus went to my mother and gave her a blanket, fleece and white, to swaddle me with, to shield me in life, to keep me young and happy, for as long as it remained white and intact. Aphrodite kissed my mother's belly when she was pregnant with me. Her womb in which I lived glowed an unearthly pink, gifting me with piercing eyes and a heart full of love for everyone in my life. Ares came down to earth the day before I was born to meet with my mother. He kissed her cheek and sent through her a blessing for her baby girl. A righteous rage that would urge me all through my life to fight the good fight and help those who cannot help themselves. These gifts were given to me in such a way that they could not be stolen by any man or woman. But even these gods, these powerful beings, could not predict what mankind would become. Even the gods of old could not see, could not prepare for what the fates had in store, to try and break, to try and destroy the beautiful gifts which I had been given. One day, a boy came into my life. When he touched me, my whole life changed. My innocence, a soft, safe, white blanket of protection was suddenly ripped and stained red and black and blue, and the first tear in the blanket appeared. Not long after, a girl came along. She had a siren's voice, singing sweetly about my mistakes, my imperfections. Her song ripped a new hole in the blanket, nearly tore the thing in half. Her laugh pierced my heart like an icicle. She ripped it from my chest before licking the blood from the ice and running away. It took me years to bleach out the stains and sew up the tears, until the blanket was whole again, white again. But it was not the same. It was aged now, different. Protective still, but changed. After all that work, yet another boy came along. He swept me off my feet and continually tried to remove the blanket from its place draped around my shoulders, would always push it aside to bare my skin underneath. He would say how he cared for me, and how I wouldn't need Zeus's gift with him around. I trusted this boy and let him remove the blanket. He threw it in a fire, and I burned my hands as I left him to save the blanket. I never returned to him. Months flew by as I tried to repair the scorches, but once again a boy came along. He sat by me in a meadow. As I hunched over my blanket, my godly gift in tears, for I could not fix it, not this time, this boy touched my shoulder. Instinctually I flinched away, moved the gray, tattered blanket away from him in fear that he too would try and harm it. Instead, he handed me a box, told me to open it. Inside was a note which read, "Protection in a different form." Under the note was a bracelet, decorated in white beads and 4 charms: a lightning bolt, a rose, an owl, and a spear. The boy touched my face, wiped away my tears, and said, "I've been looking for you. I was told I'd know you the moment I saw you, and they were right." He sat with me, ran his thumb across my knuckles. On that day, the gods smiled down through the clouds and gave me a new gift, the best of all, love. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Feel free to go ahead and comment, like, share, and subscribe. Speaking of subscribing, if you'd like to do that, you can go ahead and click on over here. And if you want to see my most recent video, go ahead and click over here.